What up, man? My name is Rico. EGB Rico is a rap name, and I just want to say that I appreciate for bro coming through. This is my first interview. EGB.Rico is the Instagram name. Facebook you can go through Rico Arnold. As YouTube you can go Young Fresho. $ as a S. Boom. As I was telling your boy behind the camera, I've been doing this since I was 12. Writing wise, I've been doing it since I was 12. What started me really, I saw my dad start rapping. He was doing his little mixtapes and here and there, and I seen him, and when I seen him, I was like, okay, I feel like I could do a little something here and there. So that's when I started writing. But like as I was writing for the first time, I wasn't really doing no like popular hits or none of that. I was just writing down things I could think of in my head, like funny stuff. Like I would make up like a funny rap here and there, or I'll make up like a serious rap. Basically how I'm feeling, I'll make a rap out of it. I was just writing off my head, like there was no beats, no nothing. First single I dropped, it was with my boy Sean. Shout out to Young Fresh. It was called EGB Freestyle Part 3. That was the first song that I ever like dropped on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, anything I ever dropped. Like that's the first song I ever dropped. We was thinking about doing a video for it, but we had a lot of stuff going on through the life. But that was that song like turned up like people around us. People around us when they was listening to it, it was like, okay, y'all like this. This is that like type of hype. It's like that like type of club hype. You feel me? So that's why we just threw that out there. And then yeah, it was a good song. It was
What
a really
would be
good
your
song.
word of advice for artists that's starting this but still balancing their life struggles?
That's a good. So you just gotta keep your head up and stay focused at the end of the day, because you can be a rapper, you can be a comedian, you can be anything that you see on the television, but just know it don't come with just a lot of fun. It don't come with just fun. There's a lot of things you got to deal with, such as people hating on your music, or people hating on your
Hmm.
comedy act,
Hmm.
or people hating on just whatever you do. You're gonna have haters coming to you regardless. So as a person, or as a um human being, to like want to finance their career and want to make their career as good as possible, I feel like you should just keep your head up and just keep going forward no matter what you do. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna keep talking and they're gonna say the wrong things about you, but you for you. So all I can say to you is just when life gets rough, you just gotta face it and just make it better out of the situation. I record at my house sometimes. I'll produce it myself, or I'll go to my boy Paco. Shout out to OBA Studios. Those are the people I run with.
Big name studios versus doing it at home. What's your takes on that?
The difference between doing it at a big studio and doing it at the crib. Doing it at the crib is way more like I can do it at my own time. Like I can pace it at my own time. Like
Right.
I can do like half the song at like half the day, and then like the other half of the day I can just like finish the song.
I
Feel
like
me?
that. I
So
like that.
like me like earlier, like I got a song that I just did like 2 days ago. I'm like halfway through with it. All I gotta do is a couple verses and put a hook in. But I did that like literally recorded it, chilled for half of the day, and then waited till the next day, and then I just recorded, like wrote down some more stuff. Sometimes at home you can depend on your timing on how you do your songs. Like you can do it here and there, or you can do it all at one time. Like you feel me? It's just how you depend. Now on big studios, yeah, we'll rush it. Um, Even my boy Paco rushes me because I can I could tell. But that's my dog. That's my dog. But like when they rush you, I tell him, like I always like let him know the perfection. Sometimes I let him do it his own way, or sometimes he'll do it like my way. Like you feel me? It's just a type of situation or like type of song. But my boy Paco always told me, he was like, look, I'll rush you here and there, but it's the fact that it's gonna come out good, and if it doesn't come out good, I'll just produce it at my house.
You write all your music.
I write all my music. Like the only thing I really freestyle was that EGB freestyle part 2 that I did.
Do you think writing and freestyle is kind of the same thing? Some people really can go off the top, but I feel like people that really do go off the top has had that song or those lyrics written beforehand that they just had memorized.
Right. that's what I feel like it is. Like I'm not sitting here trying to throw like rappers like I'm not alright, I'm not gonna sit here and try to throw no shade at no rappers, but like I feel like writing and freestyling are kind of are really the same thing for real. Because as you think about it, when you write, you're thinking of stuff on top of your head, and
Right.
when you freestyle it, you're also thinking of stuff on top of your head.
Right.
But as writing, you're writing it down and you want to read it and you want to look back at it to be like, all right, so I can look at these lyrics and I can change something way better than my lyrics. See, that's the like me different from like I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm different from other rappers, but me how I do it is I'll write my lyrics, like I'll write my whole lyrics. Like I'll either write it in Google Docs or go to Band Lab, I'll write it in Band Lab. And then I'll literally look at the whole lyrics and I'll think to myself like, what can I change about these lyrics right here? You feel me? Can I make this sound harder? Can I make this sound way better? Like that's how I do when it comes to writing.
Right.
Freestyling I'll do, but I'm more of a writing dude than a freestyling
As an artist and the environment that they are in,
dude.
the world that we in now, dealing with the media, dealing with the feedback,
Mm-hmm.
do you think as an artist they should really suppress their feelings about how people feel about their music, or you think they should really fire back?
I mean, as an artist, you shouldn't really pay no attention to it because as that boy Meek Mill said, hater will always be my motivator for real. And I always stood on that. That's why like Meek Mill kind of inspired me for real. Cause haters my motivator is like one of my favorite lines that he ever said. But like as far as like with people pushing it to the side, I think like you should push to the side and make like better music. But what you should do as an artist, you should take that in, like all that hating and all that talking and all that, oh, you're not gonna make it, or oh, this and that third, nobody gonna sign you. You should take that and you should like make a song about like hating, but like don't like sit here and try to down people because that's when they come in and be like, all right, he's talking down on his people. He's trying to when you're trying to help the community out. That's what the whole basics of being an artist is. You're trying to uplift your community, not down your community. But that's the thing though. With your community, some people gonna down you. That's when you just, all right. That means my music is not for you. That's my favorite line to say to people. Like
Right.
when people be like, oh, your music is trash, your music sucks, this and that and third. I'm like, all right, then my music not for your ears then. So why you listening in? You
Right.
feel me? Why you listening to my music if it's not for you? So at the end of the day, it's like you should take that hating and bring it in as like energy, like good energy, and like put it all into a song. Like go to a studio and just put all that hating and all that talking into a song. And I promise you, all like by the time you're done with that song, you're gonna be like, I feel good.